Erica Stewart, and this is my Welcome Leaders video poster presentation for my Social Work 55 course here at Tuskegee University on Tuesdays and Thursdays from 9 to 10:30 a.m. Okay, so basically I conducted some research on what is a welfare leader and this for the state of California. So here in my first topic I have what is a welfare leader. Welfare leaders are basically individuals who were in the welfare system, but at some point in their life, they had issues and they had to leave the system for various reasons. In the welfare leaders information that I conducted, that are the data that I was able to receive, I learned that it's three different parties, I guess you can use, or groups that's within the welfare system, known as the leavers, the stayers, and the cyclers. Okay, who are the leavers? Leavers are basically people who were once in the welfare system, but they had to leave, like I stated before, because of several different reasons. Basically, it could be because they want to be more independent, to find resources on their own, or just because they didn't feel like that program was suitable for their life at that particular time. And in most states, and I know especially in California, like minimum wage is like $8.75. But in most states, people are really making below that, either $7 or up to $8, depending on your state. And I found that from Miss Pamela Lopez, and that was the researcher who actually gave me that information right there. And mostly leavers, they are concentrated in low-paying sectors. So basically that means they have jobs in low-paying areas, or they just basically can only get retail jobs, or maybe go into the service, or just maybe really sales is something that's really big because that's easy. A lot of people need people to go into the sales to sell their products. So most of the time the leavers kind of go into that field after leaving welfare. Okay, who are the stayers? Stayers are basically people who actually stay within the social welfare, policy of everything that, we're talking about today. These individuals, they're kind of interdependent, not kind of what they are. They're interdependent on the system. And they stay because, they feel that this is where they need to be at this particular time in their life, because these resources will actually help them to grow and to learn, new resources, new techniques to actually, better their own one day. And as I stated before, they're very interdependent. And, a lot of resources kind of say, well, why do they stay if you're learning, this is what you're supposed to do, why stay? And that question still hasn't actually been answered to this day. Okay, so this is another one who actually, this group of people were really interesting to me. It was called cyclists. And the cyclists are basically individuals who cycle within the welfare community. So say they were once on welfare, they left it, and they came back. And most of the time, in the welfare community, they get paid relatively little attention because, there's so many different individuals who are trying to receive the services. So they can't actually always check and see, who's on welfare today or who needs food assistance here today. I mean, they do have people who actually go in and check that, but most of the majority of the time, these people are able to keep recycling within the system. And the people who cycle they're often off the roads in the welfare service, and they're known as cyclists, like I stated before. Okay, the social effects on welfare leaders. A big one that we always always go back to is finding a job and having the stability to have a stable job. To depend on the welfare system, it's a good thing sometimes, but to have the effects that comes afterwards when you leave can really hurt a family. So like I said, finding a job, food security, health insurance, and untreated medical needs are different points that actually can really mess up a person in their lifestyle. What can be done? I feel like testing solutions can be done to help this situation. I feel like more people can go out in the community to help these people to gain more, information and knowledge about, the welfare system as a whole, to teach them about the three different groups and how to get out of welfare and how to cycle, or if you even want to be a leader, and what are some programs you can go to find job resources. And here, these are just some of my references. I used the Disconnected Welfare Leaders Face Series references, and that was from Miss Pamela Lopez. And then I have the Leavers, Stayers, and Cyclers, and I got them from Miss C. Miller, and that was from the MDRC publication stage. So this is my poster, and I hope you learned something today. Do you have any questions? Thank you.